The simplest meal many poor families knew. Concoction rice. As the rice cooked, tears filled her eyes. 7 days of effort. 7 days of rejection. 7 days of disappointment. And this was how it ended. The aroma drifted through the air. The crowd laughed even harder. One man mocked her. "This smell reminds me of the days I lived in poverty." The crowd burst into laughter. Another man shook his head. "We waited 7 days for this." More laughter followed. Efun lowered her head. Her heart was broken. Then something unexpected happened. One of the board directors suddenly stood up. His eyes were fixed on the pot. He wasn't laughing. He was emotional. As soon as Efun served him a bowl, he rushed forward and accepted it. Then he began eating. Quickly, almost desperately, like a starving man who had finally found food. The crowd watched in confusion. Tears rolled down his face. Then he spoke. "My father never cared whether we ate or not." Silence fell over the crowd. He believed feeding children was only a mother's responsibility. The director looked at the rice. "Many nights we slept hungry." His voice trembled. "But whenever my mother somehow found a little rice." He paused. This was exactly what she cooked. More tears followed. She would hug me and say, "My son, don't worry. One day life will be better." The director wiped his eyes. Life became better. He looked at his fine clothes, his position, his wealth. Then he lowered his head. "But somehow, I forgot the woman who carried me through those difficult years." The crowd became quiet. A second director slowly stood. He accepted a bowl of rice. The aroma reached him. Immediately his eyes filled with tears. "We ate swallow almost every day." He smiled sadly. "But whenever my mother managed to get a cup or two of rice." His voice cracked. It felt like a festival. He stared into the bowl. She cooked it with so much joy. Then his expression changed. "There was one thing that always hurt me." The crowd listened. "My mother never ate with us." The festival ground became silent. "She always claimed she wasn't hungry." He shook his head. "But we knew she was lying." Tears rolled down his face. "We knew there wasn't enough food. We knew she was giving us her own portion." His voice broke completely. And the worst part was that we understood. We understood what she was doing. But we were only children. We were helpless. Many people in the crowd began crying. One by one, others started sharing memories. A mother who stayed awake all night nursing a sick child. A widow who sacrificed everything for her children. A woman who starved so her family could eat. The entire kingdom became overwhelmed with memories. Those whose mothers were still alive rushed to embrace them. Those whose mothers had passed away ate silently through their tears. Each spoonful brought back forgotten love, forgotten sacrifice, forgotten gratitude. Then the chairman of the board rose to his feet. He looked around the crowd. Not a single person was laughing anymore. Then he spoke. "For 7 days we demanded proof." He paused. "For 7 days we rejected every argument." The kingdom stood in silence. Then he continued. "But today we have remembered something that none of us can deny." He looked across the crowd. "No one can deny a mother's love." Tears flowed everywhere. Then he raised his voice. "And if no one can deny a mother's love, then no one can deny the value of women." The crowd erupted. The governor rose to his feet. "Efun," he said, "you failed to convince us with arguments." Efun lowered her head. Then the governor smiled. "But you succeeded in reminding us of a truth greater than any argument." He turned toward the people. "Every man standing here owes his life to the sacrifice of a woman." The crowd applauded. The board voted immediately. Every hand was raised. Not one person opposed the motion. The governor approved new laws protecting women and girls throughout the kingdom. Then he made one final announcement. "From this day forward, Efun shall serve as special advisor on women's affairs." The crowd erupted into celebration. As the cheers echoed throughout the kingdom, Efun looked down at the simple pot of rice. The same rice everyone had mocked. The same rice everyone had laughed at. And she smiled. Because after 7 days of failure, she finally succeeded. Not by proving the value of women, but by reminding the world of a mother's love. And that day, an entire kingdom changed forever.